Satnam guys, thank you so much for joining. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be a pick a pile reading to see what makes you so loved. Why are you so loved? Why are you so loved? Okay. I was very interested and very excited to do this reading because as I sat down, I remembered I haven't done the pick a card, and then I was like, why are you so loved? And I was like, oh my god, yay! So, we have four piles to pick from. For pile number one, we have this cool little silver pendant with the Spacboom Portulacaria afra plant cut out in it. I love it, okay? So it's like carrying the plant with me continuously, infinitely, you know? Laka. Then, for pile number two, we have this beautiful rosebud. This rose actually smells of rose. I thought it didn't, but it smells a little bit of rose. Lekker. I love roses. I love them. I love them a lot. Then for pile number three, we have this steamy, wet and wild, like cover thing that I picked up, okay? I'm not sure why I picked it up, but I picked it up because wet and wild, okay? Especially with the love, or like why are you so loved reading? Ooh, it's gonna be steamy, okay? Already getting vibes there. And then for pile number four, of course I would. And then for pile number four, we have this beautiful silver pendant. This I bought in Egypt. The guy said this is lapis lazuli. I'm not too sure it is. I think it might be glass or something. Either way, the color and the energy, the vibe is beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so those are the four piles to see why are you so loved. Pick your pile. And I'll see you there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I wonder how many people actually like don't just skip to the like timestamps and shit. Like how many of you are actually listening to this, you know? I just randomly wondered now. Okay, so now pile number one. For those of you who picked this nice Spacboom plant, this is going to be your reading to see why are you so loved. Already I can tell you, I feel like you are very loved. I'm also hearing respected. Because of your resilience, you have some kind of ability and capability of like really like maybe working hard or really keeping at something, like even if it's not necessarily hard work, you just always keep going, something like that, okay? And I feel like with that keeping goingness also comes some kind of like abundance or something like that. I'm also getting like go listen to pile number three, pile number one, okay? Because there's some I just read cruelty free, and there's something about, again, like maybe not necessarily hard work, but I don't know, it's like you can withstand like very harsh conditions. That's what I want to say, okay? And that not only makes you very loved, but again, very, very much respected, okay? So let's say, ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, yeah. So yeah, you do, with this keeping goingness, you do bring some kind of fortune or abundance or something like that, okay? Because like to me, the whole like the power of this Spacboom, of this plant, Portulacaria afra, is that like it withstands the harshest conditions, you know, like desert environments with almost no rain and like the heat and the sun and shit, okay? Sometimes even colder climates, not snow, but like it is used to like bring life back to degraded environments, okay? And that's what I feel like what makes you so loved. I feel like you have a very fresh energy about you. You have a very lively energy about you. I'm not saying you're loud or obnoxious. The liveliness is, it might even be very subtle. It's like an evergreen kind of energy, okay? Look at that nip. Ah! I don't know why. Like that is actually telling me about this like Wheel of Fortune. This is also interesting that I would mention the nipple because this plant is used by traditional the Xhosa people. I'm not doing that, but the Xhosa people, the grandmothers would eat it to produce breast milk. Okay, so again, you withstand like very harsh environments with very little, but you give a lot in return almost, okay? Just your presence, okay? And that is why you are so loved. You're very nourishing, okay? Your energy, okay? Extremely nourishing, pawn number one. Xhosa. It's the Xosa. It's like that African sound, right? So go read up on this plant. Go read up on the Xhosa people. Maybe you might have had a past life there. You might. I'm hearing somebody's actually married with a Xhosa person or something. Interesting. Anyway. So yes, you bring life back to very harsh situations. Okay. The Empress, you birth life, motherfucker. Okay, you birth fucking life, biatch. Don't you? You know, for the very first time with this Empress card, I'm actually seeing the wheat, which is giving me a lot of Demeter energy, Demeter, the goddess of the harvest and of wheat and shit like that. Okay, like it doesn't matter whether you're masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. It's just this energy about you is extremely fresh, extremely life giving, and again, it's like you just go sit in a degraded space, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and it just starts fucking blooming. Like you create oases with your energy. Wowzers, pawn number one. And like it's kind of like me like you like asking the question why are you so loved is kind of like doesn't even matter because like obviously you're loved because look at what you create. Look at what you just birth. Like, you know, you just like it just comes from you, you know? Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. I did get something when I was showing you this this pendant with the plant. Something about the I did hear something or felt something very small though, like very subtly about like some kind of companionship because there are two here, okay? So this is definitely a confirmation that the Two of Cups would come up for you as well. Um Beautiful. You are loved because you are literally like sure you're somebody else's other half or whatever, but you are loved because you are literally the reflection of life. You are life, pile number one, and that is what I feel like Spakboom is as well. Elephant food is the other term you can Google. Elephant food plant, okay? Like you are literally life. You like or you're the reflection of life is your reflection, that kind of energy. And I'm not meaning this as in like you're in a simulation, blah blah blah, like obviously you know that, but it's like the simulation loves you because it knows that you are reflecting it, if that makes sense. And you're reflecting it with so much like grace and power and fertility and freshness, specifically a lot of life, a lot of green freshness, okay? I'm hearing coriander, cilantro, I don't know why. Also basil, maybe even mint. Very fresh herbs, okay? And the Nine of Swords. And the Tower, Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, all the way to the Star. Okay. Oh, the Lovers as well, the Chariot, the Emperor. Yeah, you see the Hermit. Okay, so you are very loved because I don't feel like this Nine of Swords is action energy. I feel like this is exactly the kind of energy that you heal people or NPCs or asleep people or something like that from, your emperor from, your empress from, your whatever from, okay? Your energy brings a lack of existential dread. Your healing, your lifeness, your life healing, your nurturing, your very nutritious energy brings like it's almost like an ending to existential dread, if that makes sense. And by existential dread, I mean like I don't know, like everything that's like shit. Okay, like your energy is just so beautiful. It's just so fresh. It is life, and I don't know what else to say. Okay, like that is why you are so loved, because that is what your energy does. You're like you are life. You're the reflection of life, and life is the reflection of you, and it's just beautiful energy. Okay, strength. Yeah. Queen of Wands, you have a lot of spiritual energetic power. You have a lot of influence energetically, and it is felt, it is seen, and it is appreciated, respected. Okay, but number one. Thank you so much. That was your reading. Please do consider liking, subscribing, and donating. Contacting me for a personal reading. Everything is in the description box down below. Cheerio! Yeah. Hello, pal number 2. No, hello, pal number 2 now. This is gonna be your reading if you chose the rose. You know what? I'm being told to light my cigarette. Okay? Because I wanna smoke now with you. We gonna chill. Lekker. And it's interesting because I used to have this like very weird vibe, okay, about like, you know how smoking is like really bad for your skin, blah blah blah. Like smoking is what I say it is, okay? Confirmation. It's my reality. If I'm saying it's actually making me healthy, that's what's happening. But I had this thing of like I didn't want to be ugly, like my pursed skin, with the rose and everything, beauty. First of all, I feel like you're very attractive. And I also feel like why you're loved, it's kind of like that maybe you don't know. Like I feel like you might know that you are attractive to some extent, but I don't feel like you recognize how attractive you truly are. And this is not just your physicality, okay? This is your whole energy. This is something about your sensuality, your sexuality, and even hearing something about maybe the way you make food, the way you just move. I mean, you might be old and wrinkled and you're still like beautiful, okay? You might be like super skinny, super overweight. It doesn't really matter. Something about your like rawness, about your organicness almost, okay, is very attractive. And again, something about the fact that you don't fully recognize really to the extent to how like beautiful you are in and inwards and outwards, okay? Makes you even more loved, okay? Like a yum. Choo choo ha. That was lame. Anyway, okay, so we have the 7 of Wands. You know what? I'm getting this almost this kind of like this feistiness or this coyness in like when somebody like kind of like approaches you, you're like, what do you want? Like me? Like what? Like what's wrong with you? Or I don't know, something like that. Okay. Like again, you really don't recognize, okay, how beautiful you are, but you kind of do because you kind of have this higher perspective, but you're still a little bit defensive about it. There's something like that about you, okay? That's like really nice. It's really cool. It's really like, yeah, I like that. Like I feel like I don't know if this is just people in general or somebody specific, but the reason why you are loved is because you have this. I don't know, almost kind of like I'm getting like a shy confidence or something, guy. I'm hearing to say which I fuck with, okay? Like I feel like somebody fucks with you, okay? Somebody fucks with this like fake but real coyness, okay? 2 of Cups, this is somebody. Paul number 2. We have the Nine of Swords as well. And the Lovers, oh my god. And the Knight of Wands. And the Chariot, lovely. Oh, 420, I just saw like a 7 of Cups. 3 of Swords. Oh no. Not a cups, the Hierophant. Oh no. I feel what makes you so loved also is I feel like you broke, like especially for the specific person, like I feel like maybe somebody there's some kind of energy of like you opening up a perspective or you opening up somebody's heart space or something maybe by being so like I don't know, like spiritually shy confident. There's something about the way that you are, about who you are or what you are, that had somebody gain some kind of like awakening or had somebody gain some kind of like heart awakening, like love awakening, like somebody's heart like really like burst open because of the way that you are. And again, there's something about some kind of like shy confidence or some kind of like I know my worth, but like I need you to show me that like you know my worth as well. Like that kind of thing. It's like, damn. Otherwise I don't feel worthy enough. You know, that kind of energy. And it's like, okay, I feel you, boo. Something like that, okay? Like I don't want to say like keep somebody on their toes, but like it's this energy of like maybe endearment or something like that, okay? Like because you know your worth, but you also need this person to show you your worth, or you need the universe to show you your worth as well. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Jesus, you know, and something about that, like you maybe coming from that kind of energy has somebody kind of, I'm hearing even head over heels for you, okay? Having sleepless nights about you even as well, okay? But like not necessarily in a bad way, hopefully for them, love and blessings to them, right? But like I just feel like somebody, this might be something new to somebody. Somebody might not like I don't know, maybe especially with that Hierophant, you have a difference in religion or a difference in perspective or a difference maybe even in sexuality, a difference in social standing. It doesn't really matter, okay? But that is why you're so loved, Argyle. I also feel like this person feels like you are either the one for them or like this could be like a universal thing as well, okay? But I'm feeling this energy of like, yes, you know your worth, but God in the universe has to show you your worth as well in every aspect. This is like financially, emotionally, sexually, etc., etc., right? And I feel like you have this like not a high standard, but like again this like shy confidence about you that not is only making this happen from the universe, but that is like very endearing. It's something fresh or something like that to this person. Okay, thank you so much, Paul number two. That was your reading. I was gone for no one. Please do consider liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal one. And yes, I'm gonna chill quickly first. Because with polymer 2 I actually felt a lot of energy come into my heart space, so that was lacquer. And polymer 2 might actually have a little bit of a blockage, or their person might, or their like I feel it's a blockage to the universe that they might have because we don't focus on other people. Anyway, polymer 3. This is going to be a reading if you pick this wet and wild. So it's interesting that it's like wet and wild and it's like quick and fast, but I'm like really taking my time with your reading, even like a little bit late with the introduction. You get what I'm saying? So why are you so loved? I feel like there, I feel like there might be something, I'm hearing carefree, there might be something almost dualistic about you. Like maybe you're like very carefree, but the carefree tranquility energy gives off a very, I just heard egotistical, not egotistical, but it gives off a very liberated energy, but like liberated as in like almost orgy like, but not in a sexual way, in like an energetic way. It's like, oh my god. Which is interesting because again, it's like your energy is so tranquil or peaceful or like you're taking your time or something, but the energy itself or the experience that I don't know people have around you or something is very like even though it's tranquil. I don't know if I'm making sense. it's like your energy has some kind of like super intense excitement within silence or within tranquility, okay? I'm also hearing your sex appeal is really intense, okay? Like, I'm also seeing, because like I picked this up, like you don't necessarily show your sex appeal, or you don't like open up energetically in that way to people often, but as soon as you even like think about it, like it's very intensely felt, okay? If you like kind of just open up a little bit energetically, then it's like whoa. Okay, you have a lot of sex appeal as well, pile number 3. That is why you are so loved. The Hierophant, there might even be something a little bit naughty or taboo about you, okay? Even, again, though, like, even if it's like, I don't know, like even if it's not naughty or taboo, your energy just has this ability to make it seem that way or something like that, okay? Especially sexually, okay? And I'm not talking about sexually, like you can experience sexual energy outside of the bedroom, right? Flirting or just like looking, gazing, or just like sending a vibe to somebody and receiving a vibe from somebody. You get what I'm saying? So even if nothing, you're even if there's nothing naughty or taboo about your connection, you still have this ability to kind of like create that, okay? It's like your energy is a movie or something. And you can play like a part, or you can play a certain story or something like that, okay? Because again, like the Hierophant's very structured, very like religious. Like I'm in church now, and no, but like even in church, you can just like give a look, and it's like boom, bam, or something. Yeah, to the priest, and like after the sermon, you know. Okay, anyway, the Hierophant, Knight of Wands. Yeah, like very sexual. Okay, you're like there's something about your sexual appeal, and again, not again, but like I don't mean this in like that's all you're good for or anything like that. It's just very um it's just very not just evident, but you know how like you might be masculine actually watching this, okay? You know, like the phallus energy, it like penetrates, like it isn't really coy, or like it doesn't hide the fact, it can't hide the fact that it is what it is, because it's a fucking phallus. You get what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that the sexual appeal is all you're good for. This sexual appeal I might be feeling is might even be like masculine energy that I'm feeling, okay? Like very like bah. Also with that Hierophant there as well, right? So it's not necessarily just about the sex, but it's about the very intense energy that you carry, the very like phallic almost energy that you carry, okay, that you are, okay. Also, especially with the 7 of Wands, I'm also noticing that this dude is actually a giant, because those are mountains and that's a fucking lake. I never noticed, or maybe I did and I forgot. Either way, like look at that fucking thing, you know. And that's what your energy is, okay? It's like super super duper intense, but it makes you loved. It's like people feel you when you enter, and they feel you especially in their like I don't want to say they're like lower chakras, but like maybe that's where people experience you at first, okay? Is like in their lower chakras, okay? I also feel like you might be extremely grounded or something like that, okay? You might have like extreme big dick energy, or like you're just very fucking grounded or something like that. That's also why they're feeling it so intensely, okay? Because when I'm saying like again like the sex appeal, but it's kind of like the green man energy, Cernunnos energy, Pan energy, that kind of energy, like fertility to the, like, you know, in a masculine sense. It's not like waiting like the Empress, just like, didn't I tell Paul number one to come look at Paul number three? I did, and Paul number one had the Empress energy. So interesting. The feminine Paul number one and the masculine Paul number three is the vibe I'm getting here, okay? And that makes you very much loved because like you are felt. And it's like, oh my God, I'm even getting a sense of like people experience like very intense energetic and spiritual release when you are around them, okay? Because like your big dick energy or the phallus energy kind of just breaks through the shitty barriers. You get what I'm saying? And the Emperor, here you are, pole number three. So this is definitely a feminine and a masculine vibe, okay? I mean, judgment, you might be both, obviously. You might be the feminine and the masculine. Four of Wands. I just felt like Five of Wands. I just felt like a decision has just been made. Knight of Cups. I just felt like Eight of Swords. I just felt like a decision was just made, or like an awareness was just come to, or something like that, okay? You're extremely, pole number three, you are very much loved. Listen, if you're not a masculine energy, obviously you can be a woman. We all carry both energies, blah, 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 blah. But like, go check out pole number one, pole number three, okay? You are very much loved because you are the masculine, you are the emperor, you are the god. Uh, you are the divine masculine, you are the phallus, okay? And even though you're sitting, you're actually kind of on your way up, you know, which is again what the phallus does. It goes up and it goes in, you know. So very intense. And again, like because you're this emperor, this hierophant, you might seem very stoic, you might seem very like calm and collected, etc., etc. But I don't know, you just kind of like think or something, and then the person is like, whoa, what the fuck, you know? Very intense energy, pole number three. Very intense masculine energy, okay? Very like your sexual appeal is intense, okay? I'm hearing something also about like your chest. Also like yeah, your chest or your arms or something like that, okay? Laka. Okay, pole number three. I feel like that was a sufficiente. Please do consider liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading. Everything is in the description box down below. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pole number four, I just all of a sudden got this energy of like, you don't know me, or like, I'ma fuck you up, motherfucker, something like that, okay? I feel like you're not quick to anger or you don't have a temper, but I feel like you're very like if somebody pushes you a little bit too far or something, you're very quick to step up and actually show this person like, listen, you're not gonna treat me this way, or I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. I will end your whole fucking bloodline. So like, okay, Jean. Pole number four. What is happening? Why are you so loved? That was intense. Oh, okay. Let's not. Pole number four. Why are you so loved? And what was with that like super aggressive energy? I'm hearing something about maybe like a pent up energy as well. Pole number five. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are very much loved because you're not afraid to say something, first of all, as it is. I feel like you're not afraid to speak the truth. I also feel like you're not afraid to kind of go overboard with what you say. You know how, like, I feel like you're very much aware of your words being able to curse people, like our words are spells. I feel like it's this energy of like you just don't give a fuck about what you say, whether it has negative consequences or not, because you're gonna say what you feel and it's just the truth and that is what it is, and I don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker. That's what I'm feeling, okay? And there's something about like, especially also now I'm seeing this is blue, it's the third chakra. There's something about like, I don't want to say the way you speak, but it's like the things you say, especially when you're maybe angry or when you're excited or when you're like passionate about something. Okay. There's something about you really just not caring about how you come across, how you maybe even interact with people. And again, I'm not saying you're obnoxious or shitty or anything. You just don't care about what you say because you know I feel like you know, like your words are spells, what you say comes to pass, etc., etc. So it's this vibe of like, not only are you loved because you have this power, but you are also loved because you don't give a fuck about the fact that you know you can fuck things up just with your words, right? Which makes it even more like, wow, like, yeah, you go, you know? You might be very sharp tongued or you might be very intelligent with I don't want to say just how you speak, but I want to say like how you manifest what you speak. Okay? The world, yeah, like you tell the world what to do. Paul number 4. I almost feel like this is almost like a reading from your highest or your God self or something like that, telling you like this is why you are so loved. Like you are loved by yourself or something, okay? But anyway, like you speak and the world kind of just turns, you know, you speak and the reality just does the thing. And I feel like I'm not really, again, I'm not feeling some kind of outside perspective, maybe a little bit. Excuse me, Jesus. But this is much more just a thing of like, it's about the possibility that you hold or the power that you hold that makes you so loved or something like that, in especially in regards to your voice. I'm hearing something about like you might be very if you're not already aware of this, you might actually have some kind of like very easy time utilizing mantras or affirmations in order to manifest, okay? And it makes you laugh once again because I feel like maybe somebody has seen that what you say comes to pass, or I'm not talking about like tarot and shit. I'm really not talking about like predictions. I'm talking about manifesting. There's something specific about manifesting, okay? Like you say, oh, like I'm manifesting this for me now, and then somebody saw you literally just get that the next day or something like that, okay? And it's like, wowzers, like it's just like wow, like what the fuck? Okay? And also like if this is some kind of like outside perspective seeing this about you, the fact that they know that you have this ability and then that you are not afraid to like tell somebody to eat a turd and they might probably literally actually go and have to eat a turd makes you even more attractive or something. You get what I'm saying? Anyway. Judgment, yeah, like you are judgment, your voice is judgment, your truth is judgment, right? And that makes you loved. I feel like you are like you are loved, so your voice is judgment. You are loved, hence you carry this judgment. You are this judgment. You have this power in your voice, okay? So it's maybe not even like necessarily you are loved because you have this power, kind of maybe, but it's more like you have this power because you are loved and you are just loved because you are, okay? This is beautiful. Yeah, the Hierophant again. Pile number 3 had the Hierophant as well. This star, you are. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Literally, the High Priest is the Alpha and the Omega, right? Ah, the light and the dark, etc., etc. 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups. You are loved because I don't know, because it's your reality. You're loved because it's your simulation. You're loved because it's your game. You're loved because you say so. Pile number 4. Okay, Stairs. I feel like that is all I can actually tell you, quite frankly, because that is all you literally need to know. You are judgment. What you say happens. What you decide is, okay? I am the law. I'm also hearing again, like I actually mentioned this quote every now and then from Aslan Narnia. Don't quote the ancient laws to me, which I was there when it was written. You know, I wrote the motherfucker and I can change them if I want to. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, and that's why you're loved. That's why you have power because you're loved, etc., etc., etc. You are the star. You are the wish fulfiller. right? You're not a wish fulfillment. I mean, you are, sure, but you are the wish fulfiller. You are the thing that people wish upon. You get what I'm saying? Because what you say is. Thank you so much. Pile number 4, the high priestess. Again, that was your reading. Please do consider liking, subscribing, donating, contacting me for a personal reading. Everything is in the description box. I'm saying